Good morning, degenerates, and welcome to another episode of Boring Crypto IO, a place where I read you the boring crypto news every morning, Monday through Friday, just so you don't have to. My name is Not Important, and I am your host. Guys, go ahead and smash that like button, turn the bell for notifications, and subscribe to the channel. Let's get political. It's kind of all that's going on, guys. Not a lot of crypto news. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. pledges to end U.S. efforts to move towards CBDC. This seems to be the new political motive. Clearly, it's working. People don't want this stuff, and everyone's talking about it now. And 18 U.S. senators now stand with crypto. Coinbase lobby group. It's looking better. More people getting behind crypto. Welcome to the team, you late arrivers. All right. Anyways, guys, let's go to the market. Refresh real quick. Current market cap right now sitting at 1.62 trillion. Bitcoin dominates 50.9%. ETH dominates 16.7, and 21 Gwei. We'll get you that each transaction, guys. Fear and greed index sitting just above the middle at 55. Not a lot happened this weekend, but there are some things that made me a little bit more bullish, and we're going to talk about that here shortly when we go to the charts. But per usual, let's go through the top 100 and find your outliers. Even though the chart looks red, I'm pretty sure it's a sideways day, but we'll see. Traditional market hasn't opened up yet. We'll see what happens after that. But not a lot going on right off the bat. Not really seeing anything over a 3 up or down. Stacks down 4. Mantle down 6.85. SWI pumping 7.5%, up 34.16 for the week. Manta up 5.3% on the day. CFX up 12.83%. Outside of that, not really seeing. Pith down 5.87%, and RWeave still holding at 100%, or that 100 spot. We'll see what the rest of the day brings us, guys. Right now, there's not a lot going on. It is sideways, neutral. Yeah. All right. Bitcoin, 4 hour. When I left you guys on Thursday, unfortunately, I was busy. Couldn't get a video out Friday. I got to work, man. You know, I got to do regular job stuff to pay the bills. All right. Here's what I'm looking at. We had this little triangle. We broke out, which is good. Held above 40. What I'm mostly stoked about on the bullish side of things is that we closed the weekly, guys, right where I wanted it to be. I told you there's a good potential chance that in a day or two we'll be right back up in this range. So our range for the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks has been this 41,351 to 44,255 ish. That's the range. And I told you after we got this here, we're gonna erase this too. I don't want to look at that. It's in the way. It's played out. It's over. I need to get used to erasing my old things. When we dumped all the way down here last week to what do we want to call that? 38.5. We'll call it 38.5. Why not? I said that I don't have any bullish sentiment until we get the weekly above at least 40. And even at that point, I would not be even really bullish until we get above this 41,351. And guys, we did it. So we've got swings to the upside. We've got swings to the downside, but we are still just ranging. So the next hurdle right now is this 42,516. We're going to look at here just in a 4 hour. Give me a second. This is what we're ranging under again. It was kind of support here, and now it's kind of acting as resistance. To be honest, I don't know how I feel about that 42,516 right now. The reality is this is the range. And we'll see what we do. I said it last week, if I remember correctly. there is a potential that we might just stay in this range. Because look at this. This is all in the 4 hour. Again, that 41,351, 44,255. Just range it, man. We get below it a little bit. I mean, potentially you could say the range is 40, but on the smaller time frames. But the weekly is what we were looking at. And we just range. And the reality is this is just sideways action on all of this. Right? Yeah, there's big swings, whatever. But I'm kind of rambling, per usual. I apologize. My point, there's a large possibility that we might just be boring like this, moving sideways. Potentially between, I'll just say 40, between 40 and 45. We'll just use those as some rough psychological numbers. We might just range like this until after the halving. Will that be bad? I don't think that'd be bad. Will it be boring and will it drive us all nuts because we had a lot of fun momentum over the last few months? Yeah, it'll be boring. It'll be annoying. But will it be good? I think it will. I think it would give Bitcoin time to cool off. It'll give time for the alts to build momentum. And just let the market relax for a little bit, right? Because it's been kind of crazy. It's been really, what's what I'm looking for? Not unpredictable, but we usually don't see this kind of momentum this early in the cycle. And I think some sideways movement will be healthy. I think healthy is the right word. It's a good word for it. I mean, if not, I'm always an up and to the right kind of guy. You know, I'm never not going to be. But right now, this is what I'm looking at, guys. Let's see the daily. Whoop. Let's open this up a little bit. Now here's another some more bullish sentiment that I'll show you guys. Let's go back to the 4 hour. I just want to look at daily. I haven't looked at it. I want to see what it's looking like. So right now on the 4 hour, we're potentially putting in another small-ish head and shoulders type of thing. So right here, shoulder, head, shoulder. If we break this 42,516, I think that would be potentially the breakout of the head and shoulders. We'll see if it'll rip all the way to the 44,255. If not, break out and continue going to the upside. Outside of that, guys, that's all I'm really looking at. Now, at any point in time, could we just dip and dump? Yeah, but I'm feeling like we're out of it. Anytime you guys see like this U shape, like you're seeing right here, it's usually a trend reversal, kind of like right here. Kind of like right here. Kind of like right here. And this is a 4 hour, so it's gonna be a smaller time frame setup. But usually it's a trend reversal, but we'll see. But I'm kind of leaning to the bullish side, guys. I could be wrong. I've been known to be wrong. I am definitely not the best trader on the planet by any stretch or measure. Sorry, I'm reading news. The analysts say that February will be a bullish month for Bitcoin, and here's why. What we got going on today? The JOLTS job openings. All right, outside of that, guys, let's get to the news. I mean, levels haven't changed. We are ranging. Until we do something different, this is where we're at. All right. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. pledges to end U.S. efforts to move towards CBDC. The presidential candidate claims a CBDC will allow government to know about any single transaction a citizen makes. I agree. Which will lead to blackmail or pressure or just flat out fear-based control, right? Robert F. Kennedy Jr., the first presidential candidate to accept Bitcoin for campaign donations, joins his competitor Donald Trump in promising to fight the development of a central bank digital currency in the United States. On January 24th, Kennedy posted a fragment of his media appearance on X discussing the threats of a central bank digital currency, otherwise known as a CBDC if you're new here. In his post, the presidential candidate calls it a part of a discussion with Joseph Mercola, a proponent of alternative medicine who promoted alternative remedies for COVID-19. Mercola hosts a podcast called Take Control Over Your Health. All right. In a 1-minute video, Kennedy claims a CBDC will allow the government to know about any single transaction a citizen makes, which will lead to blackmail or pressure, and adds, a CBDC is a calamity for human rights and for civil rights. I completely agree. Look, do any of you trust the government? Even the people you're voting for, do you 100% trust them? I'm going to assume that your answer is probably no. So, why would you trust them to have 100% knowledge of every single transaction you make when it comes to your financials? To not use that against you in some sort of way. Think about it right now, guys. We have a tax system that forces you to figure out taxes on your own. If you fuck up, you get fined or go to jail. Wait, so you know what I owe you in taxes? Well, yes. So are you going to do that for me? No, you have to do them yourself, but I don't understand taxes. That's fine. If you mess up, we'll fine you or send you to jail. And then we get to control all of your money. We go to a CBDC to where we see everything. How much gas did you buy today? Oh, you're buying fossil fuels. We don't like it. You got too much gas today. We're going to shut you down. You traveled too far this month. We're going to shut you down. You know what? You bought too much beef this month. We're going to shut you down. No more beef for you. Go buy bugs. Anyway. Kennedy shared the example of China where the local CBDC, the digital yams, candied yams, is linked to an extensive social credit system, and according to U.S. politicians, the government can shut off an individual's access to their funds if the street surveillance cameras detect any form of non-compliance. Guys, a country is already doing this. You really want me to believe that our people in our government are looking at this, like licking their chops going, oh shit, can we please do that? Can we please do that and control all these people? That'd be awesome. All right, a 2023 chain analysis report previously raised privacy concerns for Chinese citizens. It warned that China could combine the financial data generated by the digital yuan with other supporting data and feed into its social credit system. The politician vowed to end the efforts to move towards the CBDC if he becomes president, and said he would do everything he can to maintain paper cash. However, Kennedy also reminded the listeners that Bitcoin protects them better than cash. Thank you, Mr. Kennedy. Whether I vote for you or not, whether you're on my side of the fence or not, you are correct. The fact that he understands that shows you he's miles ahead of these dinosaurs. It's true, guys. Not your keys, not your crypto. Bitcoin has already solved this digital currency problem. Outside of, I'm not a Bitcoin maxi by any stretch or measure, but there's a reason why it was created. Another president of Canada, Donald Trump, has twice voiced his promise to never allow a CBDC in the United States, while Trump made some negative comments about Bitcoin during his presidency, which, guys, don't forget, it was almost 8 years ago. He's probably a little bit more educated now on this stuff. He's done NFT drops and all sorts of shit. His former Republican Party opponent Vivek Ramaswamy and Florida Governor Ron DeSantis took pro-crypto and anti-CBDC positions in their presidential campaigns. Both Ramaswamy and DeSantis endorsed Trump after quitting the presidential race. Kennedy, who left the Democratic Party in October 2023, is still fighting for inclusion on state ballots, as party ballot access requires fewer voter signatures than running as an independent. In January 2024, he appeared open to running as a Libertarian Party candidate. Unfortunately, like I told you guys when that first happened, that sealed his fate. We live in a really shittily polarized system right now, and it's by design. The reality is we're so polarized because that's the way they want us to be. They want us fighting each other. They want a two-party system, us against them, whatever. But the truth of it is the world's diverse now. The world is very messy, in my opinion. It's not black or white. It's very colorful. The fact that the greatest country in the world right now has a two-party system is almost hysterical to me, and in my opinion, again, shows obvious signs that it's a game. Because I'm rambling, but my point, I'm just trying to get to it. I talk too much. My point is that a two-party system doesn't work, because you end up voting against someone as opposed to for someone, if that makes sense. There's just too many diversities in the world right now, in this time in history, to think that everything could fall under this hat or that hat, and that's it. It doesn't make any sense to me. All right, moving on. 18 U.S. senators now stand with crypto, Coinbase lobby group. A total of 18 senators now fall into the pro-crypto camp, according to analysts from Coinbase advocacy group, Stand with Crypto. At least 18 senators in the United States support crypto, according to recent data from Coinbase nonprofit advocacy organization Stand with Crypto. The Stand with Crypto shows Republican Senators Cynthia Lummis, Ted Burr currently standing as the most pro-crypto politicians in the U.S. Senate, with Lummis touting 8 crypto bills and 184 public statements on crypto, while Burr boasts 8 bills and 24 statements. All right. Following close behind Lummis and Burr are fellow Republicans Ted Cruz and Bill Hagerty, with a combined 5 bills and 92 statements. On the 18 senators who favor crypto, 14 are Republicans and only 4 are Democrats. Not to be a douchebag, but I'm not surprised. While 18 senators may stand with crypto, there are a total of 30 senators that reportedly stand firmly in opposition. Of the 30 senators that have taken a position against crypto, 23 are Democrat, 5 are Republicans, and 2 are independents, according to the tracker. There are 100 senators in the United States Senate, 2 for each state. The tracker also notes a Republican presidential candidate, Donald Trump, and independent presidential hopeful Robert F. Kennedy Jr. tip towards supporting crypto. Tip? I think it's a little bit more than a tip. Kennedy has made Bitcoin a core theme of his election campaign and proposed legislation if elected, while Trump recently announced he would not allow for the creation of central bank digital currencies. Meanwhile, President Joe Biden is listed as against crypto. Does anyone even think Joe Biden knows what crypto is at this point in time, or even what his name is at this point in time? It's unfortunate. I watch a lot of campaign footage of Joe Biden, and the man can't get words out of his mouth. You literally have no idea what he's saying, but the zombies in the back clap and applaud after everything he says. And it's very sad to me that we've gotten to a point in our country that's it's mindless zombie follow the leader. It doesn't matter what he says. There's people, yay! It's like, what? Like, what did he say? He didn't say anything. Why are you clapping and applauding? No one has any clue what he just said. He doesn't even know what he just said. Sorry. I don't get it. I will never consider myself a mindless zombie. I have a brain. I'm an individual, and I make choices. I don't vote for someone just based on their political affiliation. And neither should you. Meanwhile, President Joe Biden is listed as against crypto on the website. On the website. Where is this dude? Everyone else talks for him and makes posts for him on X and I'm assuming on their website. The dude is non-existent. Having made 5 public statements that skewed towards a negative stance on digital assets. The most notable of crypto opposing senators is Elizabeth Warren, who has now backed or introduced a total of 3 anti-crypto bills, as well as issuing a total of 76 statements against crypto, according to Stand with Crypto data. She's a moron. We all know this. She is bought and paid for. We all know this. She is an affiliate of the banks. She is owned by the banks. Guys, if you don't know this, just do some research. Side note, look at how many bills this woman has gotten passed in all of her time in Congress. It will shock you. It will shock you. Moving on. In July of 2023, Warren reintroduced her Digital Asset Anti-Money Laundering Act, which intends to crack down on non-custodial digital wallets. Not on anything negative, on every person who has a non-custodial digital wallet. So any of you guys that have a MetaMask or a Phantom or whatever, you're the criminal at this point in time. Because you need to have your money in a bank. We need to make sure we know what you're doing with your money. Does that not terrify you? The fact that anyone could read these bills that are on her side of the fence and go along with it blows my mind. I'm sorry. This is my channel, but fuck you. Stay the fuck out of my business. I don't want you knowing what websites I go to. I don't want you knowing how I spend my money. It's none of your goddamn business. Master Elizabeth Warren, get fucked. Sorry, sorry guys, I can't stand these people. Where was I? Crackdown on non-custodial digital wallets. Extend the Bank Secrecy Act responsibilities. Yes, more and more control. Establish an anti-money laundering compliance examination and other legal measures to fight illicit use of digital money. That's not what you're going after. You're going after control of everything. Got it. While the bill is supported by numerous lawmakers from both sides of the aisle, the legislation has received criticism from advocacy groups which claim it would fail to address the illicit use of digital assets. How about you clean up your own backyard first? Go stop all the illicit activity that is done in dollars, and then come talk to crypto, right? Oh, why can't you? Oh, because people have been doing that forever, and you're part of it. Got it. In 2023, Warren made a war on crypto a key part of her re-election campaign. It was absolutely ridiculous and as cringy as possible. Since then, she has made several public statements to claim that crypto is being used to significantly aid terrorism financing. No. You are. How much US dollars have been used by our government to aid in terrorist activity? Can we see that? Oh no, because then you'd go to jail. Okay. Financing in the Middle East and for illicit activity in general, despite growing evidence to the contrary. Last sentence right there. Despite growing evidence to the contrary. Because it's not about the truth, guys. It's not about the truth. It's about an agenda. These people are disgusting. Just flat out disgusting. Yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry for getting super political and rant. Maybe I shouldn't read political articles anymore. Let me know. Comments down below because it gets me worked up, man. All right, let's look at Bitcoin one last time before I let you guys go. Yep, nothing going on. Same. Yep. All right. Just keep your guys' eye 41351 if we lose it. Look for 40 to hold if we lose that. Look, this is what we're looking at. If you're looking at charts trying to understand, if we lose this, look for this to hold. If we lose that, look for this to hold. If you're new to trading or looking at TA, I want you guys to understand this, right? These are your support levels. All right. This is working as resistance right now, which was originally support, which is kind of bearish. But we could just be pausing and waiting for the traditional markets to open and see what happens from there. But guys, if you dump, look for bounces. And what could you do with these bounces? Potentially open longs, or potentially use these as just buy orders if you're still stacking, right? If you're just this is how I used to back when I was putting in buy orders of Bitcoin. I haven't put one in quite some time. This is how I put buy orders in. This is how I'm in profit right now. Because you small buy order here. Well, okay, so let's say you had $3,000. You know, we'll use arbitrary simple numbers. $1,000 buy order there, $1,000 buy order there, $1,000 buy order there. There you go. That's how I would, if I had $3,000 put into Bitcoin, that's what I would do. That's how you stack buy orders. And God, look at this mess. All these green lines are buy orders. Spread around a $3,000 range of Bitcoin. Anyway, it's just kind of, if you really never thought about TA or tried to understand it, it's just something to think about, right? Because these are the levels that have been working. And you're basically staggering your buy, so you're not like all in at one level to where it just wrecks you if you go all the way down to like, say, 37, right? Anyway, that's all I've got for you guys this morning. If you do enjoy the content I provide for you here every morning on Boring Crypto IO, guys, please by all means subscribe to the channel, turn on that bell for notifications, watch the videos, share the videos on all of your social platforms, and above all, if there's anything you do to help spread the adoption of crypto, guys, and help grow the channel, guys, we're at 202 subscribers. Thank you for the new people that just showed up, and thank you for those of you who have been here since the beginning. Like the videos. Above all, it's the simplest thing you do. It's freezy peasy lemon squeezy, and I'll see you bright and easy tomorrow morning. I am out of here.